Excuses or discipline? You're going to let one or the other lead you. Excuses or discipline? Either you are operating in a way that says that you are disciplined, or you're disciplining yourself. You're in the process of disciplining your mind and your habits so you can be in a better position. Or you're in a place where you're making excuses, you're procrastinating, you're not doing what you need to, you're expecting others to do what you need. And I was just, me and a family member was having a conversation about the things that needed to change habit-wise, mindset-wise, so that way things could be done to be put into place to protect, to survive where they are in this season of their life, so they can get to a point in life where they can thrive. But you never get to that point if you never delay gratification. If you don't realize that some things that you want right now, you can't have till later. If you never realize, hey, I might want to eat out. You know what? We was having this conversation, and one of the things I realized, I've heard people say that it's young people, but it's people in general just blowing all that money on eating. What y'all eating? Like, don't misunderstand me. I like to eat too. But like, when you don't have the money, when it's coming out of bills, like, we in a position right now, me and my wife, is just allowing God to lead our life and making sure that we stay disciplined, making sure that we take care of things that need to be taken care of, and nothing else. Nothing else. Go on a vacation, go out to eat, do what when you got bills? Where's the discipline? Where's the self-control? We gotta be better. What are y'all doing out here? What are people doing? It's nothing wrong with every once in a while, but every day, every week, every month, you gotta have what you want right now when you don't really have it. We gotta be more logical, as opposed to then crying wolf. No one is doing this to you. You're doing it to yourself. Let's be smarter. Let's progress. Let's do better. Sometimes you have to be in a place where you just don't do anything for the sake of surviving. So in the future, you can have progression and thrive in life. But you're not going to do that thinking that you can just be out here balling every day of your life. I think everybody need to do better. My grandfather, I talked to my grandfather about that conversation, and he was letting me know, and I took it like a champ, by my perspective anyway. He said, it's kind of where you are a little bit. He's like, man, you got a growing family and everything. He said, man, you need a house. The difference between me, and I'm not perfect, God is leading my life, me and my wife. God is leading me and my wife to build for our family, to build for our children, for the future generations. And we understand that right now we have to have self-control, be disciplined, and sacrifice the things that we want so we can have what we need, so that way in the future we can be in a better spot. I pray that this message helps strengthen you in your journey. And I pray that you pray for wisdom from God to lead your life. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed weekend.